Jameson Williams, a name that's been lighting up highlight reels all season, just took center stage for a touchdown celebration that sparked as much controversy as it did applause. But was it worth the price? Spoiler alert, it cost him $25,325. In today's video, we're unpacking the wild TD celebration that landed Williams in hot water, the Lions' crushing playoff defeat, and what's next for this rising star as he becomes a major offseason storyline. Oh, and we'll also explore whether Detroit can finally break their postseason curse. Let's dive in. Let's start with the stage. The Detroit Lions entered this game riding high as NFC North champions, ready to prove they could go toe-to-toe with the league's best. Their opponent, the Washington Commanders, a team on a hot streak and looking to crash Detroit's playoff dreams. By the second quarter, the Lions trailed 14-10 when Jameson Williams delivered one of the most electric plays of the night, a 61-yard touchdown run that had fans on their feet. Williams' speed, agility, and vision were on full display as he blazed past defenders to give the Lions a much-needed lead. But then came the moment. Williams' end zone celebration, an animated Marshawn Lynch-inspired dance, sent the crowd into a frenzy. However, the NFL didn't find it quite as amusing. The celebration, described by NFL insider Tom Pelissero as PG-13 rated, quickly caught the league's attention. By Saturday, Williams was fined a whopping $25,325 for unsportsmanlike conduct. Now, let's pause for a second. $25,325 is no small chunk of change, even for an NFL player. This isn't Williams' first run-in with the league over celebrations either. Back in November, he was fined for a Marshawn Lynch-themed TD dance. So, is he earning a reputation for being a bit too flashy, or is this just the kind of personality the league needs? Drop a comment below. Do you think the NFL is being too strict with these fines, or should players like Williams tone it down? Unfortunately for the Lions, that celebration would be one of the few highlights of the night. The Commanders came roaring back, dominating the second half and handing Detroit a 45-31 loss. So what went wrong? First, let's talk about the Lions' defense, or lack thereof. They allowed the Commanders to rack up over 450 yards of total offense, including a monster performance from their quarterback, who threw for 4 touchdowns. Second, the Lions' offense, despite its firepower, couldn't keep up. Jared Goff had an uncharacteristically rough night, throwing 2 costly interceptions that swung the momentum in Washington's favor. It's a tough pill to swallow for a team that led the league in scoring during the regular season, but in the playoffs, mistakes like these are magnified. Now let's shift gears and talk about Jameson Williams' journey. Drafted 12th overall in 2022, Williams came into the league with sky-high expectations, but his first 2 seasons were anything but smooth. He struggled with injuries, inconsistent play, and questions about whether he could live up to his potential. In his first 2 seasons, Williams caught just 25 passes and scored 3 touchdowns, far below what fans and analysts had hoped for. But 2024 changed everything. With 58 receptions, 1,001 yards, and 7 touchdowns, Williams finally emerged as the dynamic playmaker the Lions envisioned. His ability to stretch the field and create explosive plays made him a perfect complement to Amon-Ra St. Brown in Detroit's offense. Looking ahead, Jameson Williams is entering the 4th year of his rookie contract, which paid him $17.4 million over 4 years. With his breakout season, Williams has made a strong case for a contract extension. But here's the question: how much should the Lions invest in a player who's had just one standout season? And what does this mean for Detroit's overall roster strategy? The Lions have plenty of talent on offense, but they'll need to address their defensive weaknesses if they want to contend for a Super Bowl. So, does paying Williams top dollar make sense, or should Detroit prioritize other areas? For decades, the Lions have been haunted by postseason heartbreak. Despite their offensive firepower and division title this year, they're still searching for that elusive playoff success. With young stars like Williams and St. Brown, a solid quarterback in Jared Goff, and one of the league's best offensive minds in Ben Johnson, the Lions have the pieces to build a contender. But can they finally put it all together? So, what do you think? Was Jameson Williams' celebration worth the $25,325 fine? Should the Lions lock him into a long-term deal, or wait to see if he can replicate his 2024 success? And most importantly, will Detroit ever break their postseason curse? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. This is Football Drive, bringing you the best NFL analysis every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.